I submitted it by Wednesday, October 23rd. October 28th.
Thank you, Jason. And that's exactly it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to look at Miss V's video and we're going to look at Mr. Bangurah's video and we're going to decide what's the grade that we're going to give them. All right. So Xavier, you're going to get to grade Miss V. Zanaya, you're going to get to grade Miss V. Jarrell, you're going to get to grade Miss V. All of you guys are going to, and Mr. Bangurah, and you're going to get to choose our grade. All right. You guys get to be the teacher. So you're going to look at all of these options right here, and you're going to give 1 point for each one that Miss V and Mr. B did. All right, so the total number of points. Destin, can you tell me what's the total number of points that we can get? If you count the boxes, how many boxes are there?
1.
There's 1 box?
Man, I can't really see, but...
No.
2, 4, 6. Is it 8? I can't really see.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8.
I read it.
Hold on. 2, 4, 6, there's 7, okay? So the amount that you can get, who is going to... We want to make sure that we are muted, right? Because then it disrupts the class and we can't hear everyone talking at the same time. So Davin, you're going to be the first person to grade Miss V and Mr. B, so I need you to pay attention, okay? All right, so Ms. V's rap is gonna go again, and Mr. B's natural disaster forecast is gonna go again, and you guys have to decide the grade, okay? All right.
Our disaster was blizzard. Quiz kids, it also shows.
And what kind of grade would you give Ms. V? So you have these boxes right here. Did Ms. V choose a natural disaster from the Weather Whiz Kids page? I'll just say yes. Did she find 2 scientific reasons why the natural disaster happened, Dalvin? I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me try to unmute you. Go ahead.
What did you say again?
Did Ms. V say some reasons, some scientific reasons why blizzards happen? Can you hear me, Dalvin? All right.
1 second.
Dalvin, I'm gonna mute you real quick because I think we're having problems with our internet. Let's see. Neo, can you unmute yourself and can you tell me, did Ms. V mention 2 scientific reasons why natural disasters happen?
Yes, you did.
I did. And did I say 2 countries?
Yes, you did.
What are the countries?
Russia and another one, I forgot.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Yeah, in the U.S.
So besides those 2 questions, did I also answer another question?
I think so, probably.
You remember what the question was? It might not have been clear. That's okay. Don't worry. So the other question I asked was, what is the difference between a snowstorm and a blizzard, right?
Okay.
Okay. So what would you give me? What was the grade that you would give me?
I would give you...
Out of 7.
Out of 7? Okay, I would give you... a 7. You're good.
Thank you, Nia. So Ms. V got a full 7. I appreciate that. You see, I'm an A student. I put work into the things I do. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna have someone else grade Mr. Bangurah with the same questions. Did Mr. Bangurah have 2 reasons behind his disaster? Did Mr. Bangurah talk about 2 different countries? Those are the only 2 things we'll talk about today, but you can read the other things that you will also be getting graded on, okay? All right, and we'll do this quickly so you guys can get started.
Greg, reporting live. There is a volcano on the loose, and we are going to figure out just why this volcano is about to erupt. And so now we're going to go into one of my trusted websites, and it's called usgs.org. All right. And so as we're on one of my trusted websites, we're going to learn a little bit more about volcanoes and why they erupt. Okay, and so just go ahead and follow along with me. So deep within the earth, all right, there becomes hot. The earth becomes so hot, and it's a hot flowing substance. It becomes so hot that rock slowly starts to melt, and that becomes.
We want you guys to end up having this time to do your videos as well and your information, okay? And getting your information. All right, let's see. Let me see. Xavier, can you unmute yourself? Can you tell me, did Mr. Bangurah talk about the scientific reasons behind why his natural disaster happened? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know,
Say that again, Xavier.
because he told everything about what he was talking about. So it was like he said volcanoes, and that's when he started talking about it. And then,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I give it?
What?
100%.
Oh my goodness, Xavier. Go ahead. What else? Do you have anything else to say, Xavier? Okay, thank you, Mr. Xavier. Mr. Xavier is giving out the 100%. Mr. Bangurah, you want Mr. Xavier to be your teacher because he is the man. I want to get 100% too from Mr. Xavier. All right, everybody. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna have a chance to find out your natural disaster and what you are gonna talk about, or rap about, or sing about, or draw about, or whatever it is that you want to do. So what I need everybody to do, please, I need you to go into your Google Classroom, and Mr. Bangurah, can you guide them to tell them where exactly things are going to be?
All right, so you're gonna go to the Google Classroom, and right now I'm also gonna drop the link in the chat. Wait, real quick, go ahead. I just opened up the chat. Can y'all go ahead and show some shine to Ms. Vazquez because she just made this presentation so far. Y'all know that y'all ready. Go ahead and show us some shine. Go ahead, tell her she was doing great in the chat. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, she was spitting that. All right, cool. So I just dropped the link. I'm about to drop it again. In the chat, go ahead and click on it. And once you get there, you should be able to open up it says Natural Disaster Project Guided Notes. All right. And once you get there, your screen should look just like what Ms. Vazquez is about to have. All right. And so I'm excited to see what y'all gonna do for y'all project. All right, I'm pumped. Y'all about to bring it. Drew says she a rapper, so I already know she about to have a whole video. She about to be rapping. Neo said he a rapper too, so we about to see what he got cooking. All right, so you should have this up, and then the other thing you should have. Oh, okay, so you not the rapper, your brother. Okay, got it. All right. The other thing you should have up, it should say Weather Whiz Kid website. Okay. I'm also going to drop that link into the chat. All right. And once you get that link, you should have both things open. And now you should go and you're now starting to look at what type of natural disaster do you want to look up. All right.
Pause, Ms. Bangurah. Can I just give him a little bit more direction on where to find it?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, if you guys are looking at the screen, okay, you have it right here, 1022 Natural Disaster Project. I need all eyes on the screen to make sure we have no more questions. Jarrell, tell me, which one are we going to, Jarrell? What is the first thing we're going to open up, Jarrell? Tell me.
Hold up. All right. You said what?
What is that first thing that we were asking you guys to open up right now?
Natural disaster guide notes.
Perfect. So you click on that, and then what is that other thing we're asking you to go on this last link right here?
Website.
Perfect. Thank you, Jarrell. That was exactly what I was asking for. So we click on the Natural Disaster Guided Notes. Here are your notes. And you also have your A+ checklist there. So if you have any questions on what you need to get done, it is right there for you. And then I need you to also go onto the Weather Whiz Kids website, which looks like this. Mr. Bangurah kindly posted it for you guys. So you guys should be able to get there. And you are going to click up here where it says natural disasters, and you will see all the options for you, okay? Go ahead, Ms. Bangurah.
So that's perfect. So right now we're about to give you about 2 minutes. Once you find exactly which one you want to do, you're gonna go ahead and vote on the natural disaster that you want to pick. So Ms. Vazquez, if you could just click on the one that says what natural disaster. Yep. And you have all these options. Once you go ahead and do your research on what this natural disaster speaks to you, then you're going to go ahead and vote on which one you want. So far, we have a few people that have already voted. Got some people that voted for hurricane. Have some people that voted for earthquakes. I think for earthquakes. All right. We have some people. Oh, I got somebody that just voted again. Let's see. All right, I got volcano. Drew voted for volcanoes, volcano eruption. I got somebody that voted for a hurricane, earthquake, tsunamis. All right. Once you vote, you're gonna go ahead and go to your natural disaster guided notes. And you can also pull this up too, yeah. And then once you are here, you're gonna type in the natural disaster that you chose. All right. So I'm looking on everybody's screen. Let me see who I could shout out. Dustin said he need help. So Dustin, go ahead and type in the chat. What do you need help with? What can you not see it? What you need? All right. So Ms. Vazquez already inputted that the natural disaster that she chose is a blizzard.
All right, so then, like Mr. Bangurah is saying, I already noted right here that I chose blizzard, so I have already put it in the survey or the little poll that we asked you. So now I'm going back and I am clicking on blizzard or typing in blizzard. Now I'm gonna go back to my Weather Whiz Kids page, and I'm gonna find my natural disaster. And I'm going to then look and read all of the things. Blizzards aren't here because I didn't want you guys to steal my information. But let's pretend I chose earthquakes. I would click on earthquakes and I go down and I read all about earthquakes. So what is an earthquake? What causes an earthquake? And then I would read all this stuff. What is a fault? And I would go back and I would choose the 2 reasons that I read about why these natural disasters happen. So in here, I would write, because of my blizzard, cold air meets warm air and they collide. Okay, so that's one of my reasons, because cold air meets warm air and they collide. And then a second reason that I found online is because the warm air rises and instantly turns into snow. So the warm air rises and instantly turns into snow. So that is another reason why my natural disaster happens. And then this one is pretty easy. You're gonna go onto once you're done with that, let us know and we'll help you figure out how to find your countries, okay?
So real quick, let's see who we can shout out because they already gotten started. Let's see. And you're not gonna turn it in just yet. So please do not click turn in because we will return it back to you. All right. Let's see. I'm looking to see who we can shout out, who's already filled out that top part of their guided notes. Who has already filled out the top part of their guided notes? Let's see.